Poland is ready to provide defense and humanitarian aid to Ukraine in the event of renewed Russian aggression. Poland's Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki, visiting Kyiv, said Poland is ready to support with military equipment as well as assist injured people and evacuate parts of the population if necessary.
Our part of Europe does not experience earthquakes or volcano eruptions. So what if living close to a neighbor like Russia, we have the feeling of living at the foot of a volcano?
Prime Minister of Ukraine Denis Shmyhal added that Ukraine is seeking resolving of the escalation with the help of international community support.
Today, with the Prime Minister, we were discussing, first of all, the diplomatic ways of resolving the escalation, and we have big hopes that the escalation will be resolved by peaceful means, and there will be no need to carry out all of those plans that we have discussed today.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson arrived in Kyiv to meet President Volodymyr Zelenskyy amid heightened tensions with Russia and named Ukraine a friend and democratic partner of the UK.
As a friend and a democratic partner, the UK will continue to uphold Ukraine's sovereignty in the face of those who seek to destroy it. Boris Johnson, Prime Minister of the UK, from Twitter.
Poland and Ukraine said they are working with Britain to strengthen their three-way cooperation in the face of the threat of a new Russian military intervention. Talks on Ukraine ongoing far away from the country. UK Defense Minister seeks like-minded through whole Europe, from the Great Britain to the Balkans. Ben Wallace said he defends the right of sovereign countries to choose their destiny. His counterpart, Croatian Defense Minister Mario Banožić, noted that Croatia awares of what the escalation of the crisis would mean, not only for Ukraine but also for Europe as whole.
NATO and the European Union and the United Kingdom is absolutely united on the position that we must respect Ukraine's sovereign territory and indeed work to make sure that Russia de-escalates the presence of its forces on its borders, and that we don't resolve these tensions through force but are resolved through dialogue and addressing any legitimate concerns.
Ukraine became the center of diplomacy, and world top officials visit Ukraine to confirm strong support for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine amid threats of Russian military aggression. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said that Kyiv has become the center of new effective level of diplomacy, the network diplomacy, gathering international partners who support Ukraine and oppose Russia. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelenskyy, addressing the Verkhovna Rada, said that for last weeks Ukraine had met dozens of international partners.
Last week I held talks with the President of the European Council, President of Lithuania, Azerbaijan, France, the USA, met with ambassadors of the G7 countries, UN, NATO, EU, IMF, OSCE, totally 80 representatives of foreign countries and international organizations. They are united in the support of our country.
While most among the democratic countries support and stand with Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin holds meeting with those who are ready to handshake with him. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban arrived to Moscow. Hungary is one of the countries that ban Ukrainian NATO integration. Putin is going to receive support in the desire to oppose Ukraine's accession to NATO. But at the same time, the head of the Kremlin bewares the West. Roman Smoler for UATV.